up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool explore for you guys. We've got an old 1855 farmhouse that's been abandoned now for about, say, from the early 2010s. The place I'm talking about is this big beauty here behind me. I think this one's going to be really, really cool to get into. It's an old heritage home they've been protecting for a while now, and it's finally open. So I'm excited to bring it to you. But before we do, just to remind you all that I'm trying to get to my goal of 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. If you guys could please hit that subscribe button, help me out. It would really grow the channel and get things rolling. All right, let's not dilly-dally out here. Let's put the drone up in the air, take a quick look at things, and then get inside this beauty and see what's going on. All right, so we'll start this one out front. I just want to show you before we go in. Look at the size of this tree stump. This old tree they cut down, I mean, it's been gone for quite some time. But that stump has got to be like 4 feet wide. It's absolutely insane. Big old beautiful tree in front of this home. And yeah, this is the beauty of a home. Built in 1855. Like I said in the intro, I think it's been abandoned now since the early 2010s. I know the government took control of it and had plans for it in 2015, so it was probably abandoned for a few years by that point. But look at this, just absolutely beautiful walking in. I mean, yes, it's a little overgrown. Someone cuts the grass here. But these trees just make such a beautiful scenic walk as you approach. Look at this massive old farmhouse. It's just really cool looking. So over here, I guess this was the way in originally, or maybe it was all built at one time. I'm not sure if this place was built in 2 stages or not. Let's try to figure that out when we're inside. But yeah, those steps go up to definitely a front door, maybe the original front door. And as you go around this way, I kind of suspect this might be an add-on to the house, although you can see some original fieldstone foundation, so now I don't know. Oh, and as you see, the foundation's the same all the way around. So this house might have been built all in one shot, perhaps. But that's another entranceway into the house there. Let's go around back. Very scenic. Very quiet area. It's a remote location. We did another house on the street with the big giant pool. If you guys haven't seen that one, go check it out. I'll put a link to it at the end of the video. That was a really cool pool. This is a cool old deck. Okay, yeah, look at that. Look how overgrown the side of the house is there. That's pretty cool. That door is in really rough shape. I don't think I trust this deck, but it's a beautiful old deck on the side of the house. It would have been a cool spot to come out in the morning for your coffee. It's south facing, so would have got sun all day. Looks like over here they had a garage or a shed or something at some point. There's a foundation there. Okay, so let's walk under this tree. This looks like it goes to the backyard. Yes, it does. That's cool. Giant backyard. Giant weed garden. And I mean ragweed, not the other kind. Yeah, this was a big space they had. Pretty cool. There's the house peeking out again. Really, really nice. Even though it's very overgrown, like those vines and everything, they're taking over the house, but they're kind of beautiful in the same way, same respect. Oh, look at that. It's like a veranda or something they had back here. Let's go see. We took the long way here. Okay, so that's pretty overgrown too. Look at that stone foundation. It's very cool. And it matches the other side of the house. So I'm kind of thinking this place was probably all built at once. And this is just a cool little veranda on the south side of the house. Very nice. Very, very nice. And as we come out here, again, you get more of that foundation. Got a lot of rot here. Look at that. That's not good at all. Well, if they don't do something to save this house soon, that's going to lead to a collapse. And that's the door at the side of the house. Maybe there was a deck here at one time. Yes. Yeah, there had to have been. But still, that's not a good sign for the house when you see that kind of a beam just rotting away like that. This was the driveway in. And over here, that's the front door again. All right, why don't we go inside, see what we can figure out about this place. All right, so we're gonna start this one just inside the front door. And I think what we're gonna do is just kind of work our way through the house and see what we can figure out about this place. Now, right away, I can tell you guys, I know this house was built in 1855. It is a protected property, and I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with this place in the future. I guess we'll find out eventually. Some of the coolest things about this house already are the original features, the original farmhouse features, which I love to point out to you guys. Absolutely huge, big windows here. They got the massive baseboards. They're like a foot tall. Interestingly, they've got ductwork on the outside of the walls. This would have me believe that the HVAC was added to the house many years after it was built. Of course, because this house was built in 1855, that would make sense. And that is a very nice front door, which you can see at some point was red. You can see that just tucking out there from the crack. Look at that window on the front door. It's absolutely beautiful. Rounded at the top. It's got some cool frosted glass. And of course, they painted the bottoms. Another thing I'd like to point out right away, this place has got some awesome, looks like pine barnwood floors. Really, really nice floors. And I know viewers like Jamie would absolutely appreciate these floors because they absolutely love the knotted pine. I think even John might like that too. I think he's mentioned that before. Those are really cool doorknobs. I believe that's actually polished like wood, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go, to get the light on. Yeah, that's like a wood. That's really cool. And that hardware on the door is really, really, really old. Obviously, we know this house is from 1855, so the hardware is probably somewhere from in between that and the 1930s, I would bet. If someone knows, you please let me know. Another thing I wanted to point out to you guys before we leave this room. Got a very old school wallpaper and border. Very retro looking. But you know, it kind of suits the purple and the overall look of this room. Out here we got an interesting color scheme. It looks like we got blue and green. Very nice old school farmhouse stairs. I really like those. Oh, look at that, the power's on. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we got a house with power too. Now what's crazy is I believe this house has been abandoned for at least 15 to almost 20 years. So to see the power left on like that is kind of wild. I don't know why it would be left on. This is an interesting room. Look at this wallpaper. That's actually silk. No, is it silk? No, it isn't. It's just reflective. That's probably like 80s wallpaper, I bet you. And again, over here, we've got the exterior HVAC pipes. Definitely an afterthought for this house. And here we've also got the very cool pine floors. I love these old school floors. Very old, very rustic, but they're beautiful. And this house is sloping all over the place. It's really bizarre because as I move back, I can actually feel myself elevating. I don't know if I can show it to you guys on camera, but if I can, I will show you. There is some bad graffiti in here, so I do apologize. Over here we have a bathroom. Well, that's interesting. There's a shower in here too. Now the shower's been kind of gutted, but based on the hardware here, I'd say this has probably been put in here in the early 90s, late 80s. Has the brown bomber been here? The brown bomber has been here. That's an interesting window there. It's a really nice big old farmhouse window, and they just kind of put shutters on it for privacy. Do lights in here work? They do not. All right. We'll continue this way before we check the stairs. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This is pretty cool. In here, they got some really old school wainscoting going around with a nice chair rail. I like how they painted it blue. That's nice. Now, unfortunately, the door and the window are blocked up, so you can't see out of them. Where's this door go to? Oh, there's broken glass everywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, this place has been vandalized a little bit. It has been empty for many years, so that door is shut. So unfortunately, the vandals have been here over time. Somebody painted a body marking on the floor. I don't think that's actually how it works. This cabinetry looks like it's from the 80s. And yeah, they had kids because that is a child lock. That's interesting. Nothing in the cupboards. Do these lights work? Yes, they do. That means, oh, there's a switch there too. Look at that, no, the light's working here.
I don't like that they're on two different circuits.
That is a little strange.
It's stupid.
That's some retro looking striped wallpaper under there. But it does match over here. It's okay, Noah, don't worry. And they got an interesting border in here too. Very country home-like border with the fruit and the vegetables. That's a nice big window here. I like that. That's a south-facing window, so that would let some nice light in during the day. You guys can really see how overgrown everything is. I mean, it looks cool now, but it's actually really bad for the house. What's over here? Border goes over here. Oh, okay. So we got a stairwell going upstairs. That's a nice sconce up there on the wall. Interesting colors. I think it's blue and green. I can't really tell. Could you confirm it? Is that blue?
It is light blue and like a teal green.
Okay.
My colorblind friend.
All right, cool. So that's blue and green. We'll check out that stairwell next. But first we'll go over here, see what's over here. Over here, it looks like we got a laundry room. I think it's a laundry room. That's some cool old hardware there. Too bad the knob's missing. Okay, so this looks like it was another entrance to the house. That's kind of interesting how they got the cedar shingles in here. That's a pretty old window over there. So I guess this was like a back entrance to the house at some point in time. And that must have went to the door that was locked over there. Okay, you know what? We'll check out this stairwell, I guess. Stay out of Noah's way. It's very narrow, which is interesting. So this must have been like a servant stairwell. Does the light work? No, it does not. Let's see what we got up here. Oh yeah, you can see the floor is leaning. See that, guys? The whole house is like this in different directions. It's really crazy. Okay, so up here, oh, the house goes, oh, the light's on up here too. That's cool. Yeah, the floor is really leaning up here. It's really kind of unnerving, actually. Does this one work? Yep, it does. You got some shelving built into the wall. You can see that these were old plaster walls from the texture back there. Creepy table. There's a lot of spray painted crap everywhere, unfortunately. Look at that old school window. Now what's nuts, guys, is we're on the second floor. Look how overgrown it is. It's up to the second floor, right up to the window. And back here we got a little slanted closet. Very cool. All right. This was the guest room, apparently, according to the people who graffitied the place up. That's another cool old window. Now the floors are very cool. They got that rough, old school hardwood flooring, but unfortunately they painted it. And in here it looks like they just slapped some linoleum on top of it. Well, that's a weird bug. Oh wow, this is a huge bathroom. Let me guess, the lights work. I'm kind of blown away the power's on here considering how long this place has been empty. That's insane. Now these renovations look 80s to me. That tile work, everything about it, even the faucets. That's interesting how the faucet's on the side there, but the shower head and the actual controls there. Decent little tub. There was a jacuzzi at one point in time. And the brown bomber was not in here. Oh, that's cool. You can see they've renovated at least once in here. They've got old flooring underneath there. And if you look here, you've got the original tiling that was up on the walls. And yeah, this is a really old part of the house. If you see behind, they got the plaster and everything. That's pretty cool. It's over here. That's another cool window. Okay. Oh, look at these old floors. They've got that digital graphic looking linoleum up here, which is kind of weird. Only seen that one other house. Look at this whole table. Huh. Oh, look at that old dresser. That's pretty cool. I mean, somebody's tried to strip it down or something. That's pretty old though. And this room is really trashed. I'm assuming a lot of it has to do from the ceiling coming down. Pretty wild. Okay, let's work our way across up here. Noah's up here, that's why the light just turned on. There he is. Run. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, just to show you guys, that's the stairwell we came up originally from the kitchen. We're going to go this way. This is really winding up here. Oh, wow. Hi, how are you? Why are you here? Well, we're here to show you guys what's going on. Okay, and that goes down to the front door there, so we'll go down that way since we didn't check it when we walked by. That is ironic. Old Mike's room, the door says. I highly doubt it. Very classy border and wallpaper. I like that pocket. That's very cool. I like these shelves they build into the houses in these old houses. Again, very overgrown. I mean, it's beautiful to look at though. I mean, that is something to see. Closet's still got some hangers left. Well, that's a neat one. Got a braided one back there. Well, that's neat too. I like how they have the hanger mounted on the back of the door. Very old school looking. And that hardware is very, very old school. I wonder what that is. Is that like porcelain or glass? I'm sure somebody will be able to tell us. Like to note that the floors are very nice up here. They got that massive pine barnwood type flooring. Oh, we got an attic entrance there. And that's the ladder for it, so unfortunately we won't be getting up there. Look at the lean in this room. Let me just turn so you guys can see that. Okay, look, I've lined up the ceiling. Yeah, it's totally leaning to the right. That's crazy. Beautiful floors though. That rustic pine barnwood. In the closet here, we got some hangers for Brandon. Got a chandelier laying on the floor. Ooh. I don't like that. It's a very nice room. It's a big room, but the only problem is that it leans the wrong way. And again, look at that door hardware. That's very cool. A little bit makeshift for the lock, though. All right, so let's continue this way, and just to show you how winding this place is, so you guys understand. That's where we came from. So if you want to go this way, you have to go around and then duck through this very narrow, tiny door to get down that hallway we started up there. That's crazy. That's downstairs. We'll go there last. So up here, we got another bedroom with light that works. That's cool. Now, obviously, they started to paint the room. Oh, no, they did, and they had a border up, but it's been torn down since. Again, that's another big original window. I like that. The flooring is just, you know, I love this. This is very cool flooring. Very nice. The brass light switch covers, probably from the 80s. Okay, so now we got the drug party room. And this room's got some leaning areas of the floor too. I don't know if it shows on the TV, but kind of leans away and to the left. That's some interesting closet space. I like that. I like how they added that in there. Those are definitely an afterthought to the room. Oh, actually, they're very small too. That's interesting. Again, it's very overgrown out front even. Look at that glass. You can see the waves in the glass. It's crazy, this place still has all the original windows. And that's a really cool light that somebody decided to spray paint over, which is kind of stupid, if you ask me. But it seems a lot of people do stupid things in these houses, which is unfortunate. Does that light work? It works. That is crazy. All right, so let's go. Okay, I think that's it for up here actually. So let's work our way downstairs. I'll show you guys the stairwell going down, and then we'll show you the basement. It says don't look up. Bet you that light works too. They painted it green for some reason.
It's on already.
No, it doesn't work. Okay. So this house is really kind of crazy in the sense that the railing probably comes up. Yeah, it's just past my knee. It's another one of those houses where the railing is almost dangerous. Okay, so the basement stairs were here.
Found more lights down there.
Yeah, these lights work. Interesting runner on the stairs. This is kind of a creepy stairwell going downstairs. Very crowded feeling. Ooh. That's interesting. There's nails sticking out there. I guess they covered the ceiling up at some point. Look at that. Oh, wow. That door is busting right in half. Look at that hardware. That's pretty old hardware too. It's pretty cool. It's a really big basement window. As you come down here, it's really cool down here versus the rest of the house. I don't know if this flooring was ever glued down, but it's coming up everywhere. Look at this. Foundation's kind of exposed there. That doesn't look like the most modern furnace.
It's 2004 on it.
It's 2004?
I don't know, it says 2004 everywhere on it, so. I don't know if that's for the furnace or not, but I just
Yeah.
2004.
It's interesting. Oh, that actually, it does look new inside.
They definitely added this after. That's why they have like the weird vents everywhere.
This stuff isn't new. So over here we got some storage under the stairs, and they got a toilet in there. I don't think you can use that one though. What we got over here? It's an interesting door with a vent hole underneath it. Okay, so this is a different part of the basement. This is much more original to the house looking, or at least not covered up, I should say. You can see all the original field stone that they used in the foundation. And a lot of this coating they've put on it's coming off. That water tank doesn't look too old. The shelving though, look at that. You know, it's had to have been sitting for some time to be rusting like this. There's some more old lights down there. That's cool too. Those look like the wall sconces. And you've got another one of those chandeliers. All right. So that's another look at the basement from this side. Noah's looking all cool. Now we'll go this way, and I guess this takes us up to the other stairwell. Yep. There it is. So over here, it looks like they tried to reinforce the walls at some time. I've seen this in a few houses now. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. We've got an old washer down here. He's got the oil tank and looks like more water stuff. So makes me wonder if the house was so big they had two different water coolers and treatment systems, or maybe they had a couple different families living here at the end. It's interesting either way. Especially seeing the lights on like that.
There's a switch for the furnace.
Yeah, that's for the blower.
Yeah, I bet you it works.
Probably does. Ooh, I just walked through spider webs. Look at those ones.
What does this one do? Nothing.
All right, well, let's go up these stairs, and I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. I think that's everything we've got to show you. Yeah. Back to the kitchen. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this house. I hope you guys enjoyed this explore. It was pretty cool to bring this one to you guys. If you agreed, please make sure you hit that like button, and of course, leave a comment afterwards. And if you haven't, please make sure you hit that subscribe button there. Check out last week's video. Check out the random video up there. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.